RuleeDollz, it's your girl Ruriko here, and today, we're back here in another video. Oh my god, if you're not subscribing and still here we go, thank you so much, it's greatly appreciated. I love you. First time seeing you girls, see my face, oh my god, where have you been? Welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell because you won't be disappointed in the content I bring to you, I promise. Without further ado, guys, we are here with the one and only Bloodlust palette. Oh my god, what? Oh my days. If you guys don't know, purple is my favorite color, so when I saw Jeffree Star Cosmetics coming out with this baby, I was like, yes girl, I have to get my hands on some Bloodlust palette. So today we are going to dive in to all of the shades. We're going to do swatches, we are going to play around, and we're going to literally create a look. One, I have no idea what I'm gonna do because, as you guys already know, I gotta look at the palette, I gotta get that feel right here, right now where you're watching me. I still don't know what I'm going to do. But first of all, let's get into this packaging. As you can see, beautiful. It's purple, obviously, but it's got this beautiful gold trim around the edges, and it has this lovely gold crown, but it's like dripping in blood. Sorry about my like sticky little fingers. It's because I just greased my hands. You can't have no dry hands when it comes down to reviewing some Bloodlust palettes, sweetie. So this is what it looks like, minus the fingerprints, and it just looks absolutely stunning. I love the writing that they did for Bloodlust. Jeffree Star was really going with the blood and the real sharp, bold letters and colors. I love it. I absolutely love the fact that this is lilac and it offsets the dark purple behind, and the gold just makes it royal. I must admit, I thought this was going to be heavy. I thought it was going to be a lot more weighty than it is, but it really is not. I'm holding it now and I'm doing all of this because it literally is very light, and then when you open it, sweetie, it is so beautiful. Let me tell you something. Oh my god. So this was in the middle, obviously it just came out, I just pushed it back in. This gave it an extra buffer, extra packaging, extra bumper, so that you know it doesn't get broken when it comes to you. A serpent is wrapping around the Jeffree Star logo, and we are absolutely here for it. Let's get into this. Feel this, honeys. I wish you could feel this. I wish you could feel how this feels. It does feel like crushed velvet. It's so beautiful. It's like my backdrop because I love crushed velvet. That's why I don't do the normal backdrops that everybody else does, because I love the way that the crushed velvet looks. So when I saw this, I said, I know exactly how this is going to feel. It's going to feel like money, honey. This feels absolutely gorgeous. Then you got the beautiful gold crown right there, sweeties, and it just looks so nice. And I love the fact that he was able to get this printed on the velvet. You can feel it is very raised up, and yeah, honey, it's just the whole aesthetic is absolutely pleasing, and it is thin. That's what it reminds of, a jewelry box that will just sit on your table like this. So let's get into the video. I've seen people try to twist this, I've seen people try to pull it, I've seen people do all these free act tricks, and it really isn't that serious, guys. It is so easy. You just pull it up like so. It's got a tiny little bit of a clasp there, as you can see. It clips down, that's it, and then you just open it and it clips down, and then you have the little plastic on the mirror. Honeys, I've already done the swatches for you guys, that's why it looks beat up right now, because you're going to see them in the next slide. But honey, this is to die for. It is way better in person. A lot of people's complaining that where are the darker purples, why is it not super dark and gothic-y, because obviously it's purple and it's Bloodlust. The lighting obviously was clearly off, because in my hands, everything that's meant to be dark is dark, everything that's meant to be light is light, and they look all stunning. And I can tell you, because I've done the swatches already, they are all absolutely pigmented to the gods, sweetie. So let's go. This is the swatches. For the first row, you have your Majesty, which is a very pigmented white. It's like an off-white. I wouldn't say it's true white. It's not as white as Drug Lord. If you guys know about the velour liquid lipstick by Jeffree Star, he has one that's called Drug Lord, and that is white like snow. But this, your Majesty, is white, don't get me wrong, but it has a kind of off grayish kind of color to it, which is absolutely stunning, and it is very pigmented for a white. I really am shocked shocked about that because whites can be very ashy, girlfriend, but this right here, I didn't have to do much to get this payoff that you're seeing on the swatch. Then we go to Take the Crown. Take the Crown is a beautiful shimmer shade. It's lilac, it's sparkly, it's exactly what you would want all over the lid. After a nice beautiful cut crease, sweetie, you will not be disappointed. Then we go to Deviant. Deviant again is a lilac, but it's a matte lilac. It's much lighter consistency than Take the Crown, and again pigmented, soft to the touch, everything that you want from a matte color. And surprisingly, as light as it is, you do actually see the lilac coming through. Then we go on to Beauty Sleep. Kind of reminds me of a off purple infused with a pink tone. It's beautiful, it's a shimmer shade. I can't say nothing bad about this shade. Again, it's very soft to the touch, so be careful when you dip your fingers in the pan if you are doing swatches. These stars and all these other little funny things that he presses into his eyeshadow, they are going to disappear. I'd like to let you guys know that off the bat, they're going to disappear because his shadows are so soft. Then we go on to Wet Jewel. Honey, Wet Jewel is incredible. It's a beautiful baby bubblegum pink. It's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful shimmer shade. I want it all over my lid. I cannot wait to play in it. It's absolutely stunning. Then we go on to Raw Pain. Raw Pain is, it's like an off brown color or a peach tone, maybe like a darker like peachy tone. Very transition color of the palette, I would say. Raw Pain is very transitiony. Then we go on to Dungeon. Now Dungeon, honey, Dungeon surprised me because it is a real dark bruised purple. I would say it's the black of the palette, if you will. You know me, I always say that if you don't have a black and you have an insanely dark color, because there's one in Blue Blood, there's obviously one in Blood Sugar. They are red in Blood Sugar, obviously, but in there is a very dark red. And if you wanted to obviously darken up any other color, that is definitely the black of the palette, because that's what black is for. Either a really nice smoky look or to make another color rich and dark, you know. So I would say Dungeon definitely does that. Then we move on to Scandal Water. Scandal Water is a beautiful off blue to me. It's an off kind of baby blue with a hint of purple underneath undertone. I feel for this one, it's absolutely stunning. I don't think I actually seen a blue like this, if I'm being honest with you. Then we go on to Sworn Enemy. Now Sworn Enemy is like a crushed green gold in there. It's absolutely stunning. I like this one. It was super soft in the pan. I personally think that my one was pressed a little bit hard because it did look a little deformed. I'll put some pictures up here and here so that you guys can see. It really didn't take away from the way that it performed, from what I know, because obviously I don't have another palette to obviously reference it to, but as far as I'm aware, it came on like a dream. Sworn Enemy is absolutely stunning. Then we go on to Pink Magic. Pink Magic is everything, because I don't even know how to say. I don't know. It's a darker, beautiful, richer than Wet Jewel. Obviously, it's a very hot pink, but it's absolutely gorgeous. This with maybe a little bit of Blood Queen. We're gonna get into that shade in a minute. Them two together, Blood Queen and Pink Magic, I can just see that being a whole mood, honey. I'm really feeling Pink Magic. Moving on to Bleeding Heart. Now Bleeding Heart, for me, it came off really well, very pigmented. Obviously, as you know, the reds to me always feel a lot rougher. They're not as creamy and as soft as any other shade. I find that when it comes down to shimmer shades, when it comes down to purple and it comes down to red, they're more of a rough consistency, and this is no different to any other red that is in Jeffree Star's palette. It was a little bit rough, more than Sworn Enemy, more than Pink Magic, way more than them. You'll find out for yourself when you get this palette, but it's still pigmented. It still came on very nice. There's nothing to it, just feels different, that's all. I think it's the red pigment that's in there, because it's a vegan red pigment, and I feel like that makes it rough. It came on really nice. It has like a crushed glittery moment in there, and it's absolutely stunning. The executioner, oh my god, take my hat, take my wig, take my scalp, sweetie. It was so soft. RuleeDollz, this was so soft. And then when I swatched it, as you can see on the swatches right here, it's like a very dark black, but it's purple and it's got pink reflex in it. It's absolutely stunning. It has a lot going on for it. It's like gold dust, but in a black form. It's absolutely crazy. I love the color shift with it. It's definitely not what I expected 110%. I didn't even think any shimmer slash matte shade could be like this, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And yes, definitely something surprising, because when you think of black, you think, oh my god, black, you know, there's only one way you can really go with black, either smoky eyes, but this really complements the whole palette. I find it's different. It has the purple and the pink reflex in it, so at the end of the day, it definitely belongs in the Bloodlust palette. Then we move on to High King. High King is a beautiful purple shade. I can't say nothing bad about it. It was soft, it was pigmented to the guards, and it definitely complements the rest of the shades in this palette. Then we go on to Vivid Mood. Vivid Mood again is a darker, deeper shade than Deviant and Take the Crown. It is a lilac shade, but again, it's deeper, it is pigmented, it's soft to the touch. It performed really well. Then we're gonna go on to Monarchy. Monarchy is a skin tone, if I'm being honest. Like, in my opinion, it's a skin tone. As you can see on my hand, it literally blended in with my wrist. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would definitely lay this down over my base, just lay it down to probably set my base, because it's got that beautiful light skin brownish tone to it. You can use it as a transition color because it's definitely that skin tone, or blend out other eyeshadow in the palette. Then we go on to Blood Queen. Now, Blood Queen is my favorite because I love a dark purple, and yes, it is different than the purples that he's done before, so I have to just put it out there, because a lot of people just like, no, it's the same. It really isn't. It's absolutely beautiful. It's definitely different, because I literally have every single palette that he has out, and I do comparisons when these videos come out, because I don't want people to be like, oh, you're just replicating, you're just buying something that you've already bought before. You're really not. Even if it's a slight difference, there is a difference that you as a consumer can easily pick up. So Blood Queen for me is my new favorite purple, because it's dark, it's rich, it's pigmented, it's everything that you want, and it's one of the shades I'm going to be using today, because this is obviously Bloodlust and it's all about purple, so I'm going to use the darkest shade of purple in this palette. Then we move on to Vile Serpent. Vile Serpent is a very beautiful color. It's green, it's teal, it's like a tealy, greeny, dark, very sexy tone. Like, I don't even know how to describe this color of green to you guys, but it's surprising. It's a proper color in the palette. It's green, it's beautiful, and it definitely needs to be in this palette because it offsets everything so well. And then we go to the last one, which is basically Betrayal. Is a very sexy shimmer shade. I must admit, I was a bit surprised when I put my finger in it, because it kind of reminds me of Bleeding Heart, the way that it looked like it was pressed, but it's so much softer. As I said, Bleeding Heart is a red, so it's going to be a lot rougher, but Betrayal literally just melted underneath my finger, and when I put it on my skin for this swatch, it was absolutely gorgeous. So those are the swatches. So you've seen it there, guys. You've seen all the swatches. You saw me rambling on about how good I find them. Now it's about time to put these on my face. I am so excited to dive into this palette. Woo! Okay, so as you saw with the swatches, I did say I'm gonna go into Blood Queen, because Blood Queen is the darkest shade in here, but we are going to dip into a few colors on here. I don't know if I should do one eye one way and one eye the other way. I've never done that before for a video, but because I'm so excited about all of the shades in here, and because obviously I can't sit here and do 10 shades, I will be obviously doing more videos and more playing around with this palette, obviously, sweetie. But for this review, for this first impressions, I might just do one eye one way and one eye the other way, just so that we can have a really good feel of what this palette could kind of do. If you guys are down for that, let's go. We're gonna start with this eye because it's my easiest eye to do. I'm going to be using the Morphe M573 brush. We're going to be dipping into this shade right here. A little bit of fallout. Oh, honey. Oh, wait a minute, honey. Wait a minute, honey. I forgot something. I forgot something. We can't do no makeup. We can't do no makeup without a mirror, honey. Yes, sweetie. Let's open up this mirror right here, honey. Whoa. Okay, so this is what the mirror looks like, guys. It's absolutely bigger than I thought it would be. Whoa. It's big. It's beautiful. Ooh. Yes, sweetie. Let's go. So we've dipped into Blood Queen. And she ain't playing no games. Woo! and it blends out so quick. Okay, honey. Okay, I'm now gonna go into my Morphe M506 brush. I'm gonna dip into Vivid Moon and see if we can further buff it out. Dipping back in with Blood Queen. I'm now going to dip in with a clean Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to dip into Deviant. Remember, it's going to look kind of crazy until it all comes together. Now that's done, we are going to lay down some of this beautiful shimmer shade. You know me, I love my two-tone, so I'm thinking of maybe going in with Wet Jewel and a little bit of Pink Magic. I'm gonna lay down some Matte Fix Plus because I want this to be very glowy. So we're gonna start off in the corner with Wet Jewel. Then we are going to lay down some Pink Magic. And I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like I need to go in with a little bit of Sworn Enemy. And then I'm gonna go back in with a small Morphe M506 brush. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of Blood Queen, and then I'm gonna just blend this edge out. So we're gonna move on to the second eye. I'm feeling this eye, I really like it. So I'm gonna go in with Serpent. Not much fallout for Raw Serpent. This brush is not doing it for me, so I'm going to switch on to the M433 brush. A blending motion. There you go. We're going to go into Scandal Water, which is this beautiful kind of aqua blue. And we're going to put that above Val Serpent. Ooh, it does complement the colour very well. I'm using the Morphe M506 brush. Go into Your Majesty, which is that crazy white color, and I'm just going to lightly press it at the top of my brow bone. It really does illuminate, I must admit. I'm a darker skin as well, and this white is showing up on me really well. Now that's done, we are going to go in with our shimmer shades, and the first shade that really catches my eye is obviously Executioner. This is that beautiful black purpley with a little bit of pink reflex in it. I think it looks like that. It's an insane color. Okay, and then I want to go in to take the crown. I'm going to go back in with that Serpent just to blend out the edges. I'm going to clean up the sides and my face because, as you can see, there's a lot of fallout on there. Now that's done, I'm gonna go off camera and finish my base, and then I'm gonna be back with the rest of this look. Now that's done, we are going to dip back into some Bloodlust. We're gonna go underneath our eyes to smoke it out, and for this side, I feel like we should go into Bleeding Heart, which is that beautiful red I was telling you about before that was a little bit rougher than the rest of the shimmers, and I'm going to smoke out my under eye. Let's go. Then I'm going to go into Blood Queen, which is the dark purple, and I'm going to finish smoking up my under eye. Then for this side, I'm going to smoke up my under eye. I'm going to use Take the Crown for the inner corner of my under eye, just like so, honey. And then I'm going to dip in with Pink Magic to finish off the under eye. And this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to just put on some mascara. I'm going to be using the Bad Girl Bang from Benefit. It is literally my favorite. As you can see on my channel, I use it all of the time. I'm just prepping my lashes for some falsies. I'm gonna go off and finish the rest of my look, and then I'm gonna come back with my review. Oh my god, guys, we're at the end of the review. Oh, I've just had so much fun. Oh my god, reviewing this Bloodlust collection. Oh my days, guys, are you gagged? Did you see what this palette can do? Did you love the swatches? Was that your best part, or was it when I did this look or this look? Let me know and sound off below. But let's get back into this review. My review is absolutely stunning. You know me, as soon as I get anything that is pigmented, that blends out so nice. I love eyeshadows that is not hard to use. You don't need to be doing too much with this eyeshadow palette. You don't need to do craziness or prep your eyes in a certain type of way or buy some extra product to do this eyeshadow palette. I like a very easy palette that anyone can pick up, and I feel like Jeffree Star always hits it out the park. If you love purple, those lovely neutral kind of colors, this is also the palette for you. I find that Jeffree Star does that a lot. Jeffree Star will come with the crazy colors, but he also will put some gems in there for the girls that don't want to be too over the top or a little bit scared of a bit too much color. I find that there's always something for that type of person, because if you think about it realistically, you got like lilacs, you got this lovely skin tone there, you got another skin tone there, you got the white tone there. There is a lot of actual subtle, very transition-y colors there, so that you can just play with color a little bit, or you can go full on neutral, and that's what I love about this palette. First of all, the packaging just does it for me, sweetie. I love a beautiful sexy component, and this is it. This is literally it. Like, have you seen a palette like this? Crushed velvet? Sweetie, this is absolutely crazy. It's beautiful, it's subtle, because at the end of the day, it's purple with a little bit of gold there and a gold clasp, but it's absolutely stunning. Yes, it's light as well. Yes, you can pop this in your handbag, literally no joke. I just don't even know how he does it. It feels like money, but it also feels light enough that you can just put it in your bag. Let's get on to the prices. If you are in the US of A, this will set you back $54. It is now sold out on Jeffree Star Cosmetics and literally around the world. So if you didn't get it yesterday, you're gonna absolutely just have to wait for the restock, unfortunately, for this. If you are in the UK, it's £54, and again, it is sold out at Beauty Bay and Beautylish and everywhere else. You're gonna have to wait for the restock, unfortunately. But is it worth your money, honey? I believe it's absolutely worth your coins to a certain extent. Now follow me. If you don't like purples, then this is not the palette for you. There is some other palettes out there that Jeffree Star Cosmetics have done that are better suited for people who don't want to have the crazy purple situation going on, because obviously this is what this palette is called for. It's the purples. If you like more reds, if you like more blues and those type of tones, or greens, you know, you got the Alien palette. If you like more oranges, you got the Thirsty palette. If you like blue, you got the Blue Blood. If you like red, you got the Blood Sugar. So there really is something for everybody. So if this is not your aesthetic, if you do not like purple, this definitely wouldn't be the palette for you. But if you like purple and you like the ease of just blending eyeshadow without it being too difficult, this is obviously going to be a staple in your collection. Obviously, it's not going to have those other colors that you want in there. It's not got yellows, it hasn't got crazy reds in there. It's not versatile when it comes down to that. It's not a color palette of all of the colors underneath the rainbow, but it is a purple palette, and if this is what you like, it is worth your money, honey. Also, we featured the Crown mirror. This is £25 in the UK and it's $30 in the US of A. It is still available on both sites, so if you didn't get this yesterday and you like what you see, sweetie, go and bag yourself one of those doubly ASAP, because we all know they do run out pretty fast. I don't have anything else to say, but I've enjoyed my time with you guys 110%. I really loved how this look came out. I loved hanging with you guys so much. I missed you guys. I know you didn't see my face. I've been doing a lot of voiceovers lately. I haven't really been coming here and talking like this to you guys because it's just easier. I've moved into my kids' bedroom, so to speak, our bedroom. We all share this room at this moment because we are redecorating and remodeling the house. It's a bit crazy. I find it easy if I want to sit here and do makeup, and then later on when I have time, when the kids are either at school or at nursery, I have the time to then do the voiceovers. So unfortunately, you're gonna get a lot more of those. It's unfortunate if you don't like it, but I actually love doing voiceovers. But I will be doing a lot more face-to-face like these coming soon. Kids are not going to be on holiday anymore, and they're going to be going obviously to school, and then while they're at school, those are the times that I'm going to try and record. So you're going to hear my voice and see the actions at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And there's only one more thing to do. Who wants a montage? Let's go. And that's it, guys. It's been your girl, Ruriko Yamazaki here. Just let you love the only anybody needs, my darling. And I'll get you. Yes, you. The one that came to the end of the video, my honey bunny, my sweetie, my sugar, my darling, my everything. I'll catch you, my honey bunny, on another video.